Am I back? Damn. These Warhammer games are so poorly optimized. Hmm. God damn it. It's still having problems. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to just straight up not stream the Warhammer games. They just OBS just doesn't like them. Actually, I want to see something. Yeah, how come Monster Hunter Wilds is like doing just fine? But any other game I do, it's just like, no. It's here, Mr. Roster, cosmetic pack. Honestly, just don't know what's going on with it. I might have to, after the stream, play around with why it just won't capture Darktide or anything. This it captures just fine, so I guess we're doing more Monster Hunter.
Source materials.
They got stuff for me.
Okay, bye.
Okay. There's more armor sets that I want to go for.
Have any requests?
Let's see. Guardian Doshaguma. Gaijao. 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 Looks like it should be this guy, but it's not. Eating some food. Ugh. Gross. Sweaty cat. Okay.
Yeah.
Guardian do Shagama. Alright, this one. Actually, I should probably do Mitsuzune. I really want to do the other dragon. The other new guy. Use all my daily stuff for it.
The guild sent us supply items.
Here I come. Hi-ya! Ooh. Ouchie. Boom! Boom! God. What? Boom. Boom. And dang it. Got pretty good though.
Make sure to grab anything a monster leaves behind.
Ching. Got him. Yeah, I did. I really wanted to play some Warhammer. But welcome back. It looks like we're just doing Monster Hunter today, and after the stream, I will try to find out why it won't stream Warhammer games. I don't know what's going on with it. Appreciate it. Because I do want to do Warhammer. I've got Warhammer, I've got Space Marine 2 and Darktide, and I want to play them. But the stream just doesn't like it. So we're just going to stick with some Monster Hunter, because there is stuff I want to do on this. Just been looking at the Predator trailer? Yeah. Man, I might have to go check it out after the stream. Take a look at it. Okay. More Dosh. No, we're gonna do the new guy. No. We're gonna do SOS flares. We're gonna do Zoshia. There we go. Give me parts. Dang it. They kept the blood and gore, so no worries about that. Well, that's good. What the heck? They're all full. You know what? Refresh it. No, man, these all suck. No. Why are they all full? What the hell? Session was full and could not be joined. What is going on? One predator stabbed a samurai with its spear, and he twisted it so that the end blade split in half to slice everybody up. Jeez. I guess it's good that they're gonna keep all the blood. Gosh. What if my internet is just having problems? Session was full and could not be joined. Session's full, can't be joined. Session full, can't be joined. Session's full. Why are they all full? There's going to be a new Predator movie called Badlands coming out this year too. Ooh. So there's a lot of Predator stuff coming out. That'll be fun. I wonder if it has something to do with the success of the Alien film. What's the movie going to be about? The Badlands one. Is it going to be them in Australia having to fist fight Australians? Jeez, what the heck is going on? From what I heard so far, it's going to be a futuristic setting on a different planet. Oh. Holy cow, I did it. I found one. Jeez. What was that? Took forever.
Good to have you. You've been charged with slaying the target. Capturing it isn't an option.
Gonna use some mega drugs, some mega demon armor. And away we go. Predator is going to be the main character, and hunting a creature that can't be killed. That sounds like a challenge for the Predators. Oh, you can't be killed, can you? I'm guessing it has like regenerative abilities or something like that. Twin sister predators? Human. Oh. And they're gonna, what, fight with the predator? What you read one of them is? Okay. Well, that's a little weird, but okay. I can get behind it if it's like done well. Who's it going to be directed by? Do you know? Paralyzed? Oh, he's on it. Okay, cool. This is the first time a human and predator team up. Oh yeah, and it won't be the last either, I bet. Oh, come on, I was wrong. What would you say is your favorite team up when it comes to the Predator? This Predator is supposed to be a disgrace member, and his clan is more sense. So it's more sense. Oh, he's a disgrace member. Wait, is it considered dishonorable to team up with humans? I thought Predators were A-okay with teaming up as long as they take down the prey. At least I thought that's what you told me. Is that not how it works, Zoro? You're back? I didn't know you left. So wait a minute, I wanted to ask, Zoro. I thought teaming up with humans was A-okay as long as they can get the prey. Because you're saying it like it's considered a disgrace to team up with a human. No, I mean he was a disgraced member of his clan for some reason, not because of the human. Oh, okay. Alright, so yeah, it's A-okay for them to like team up with humans then. Most of the time. Someone knock down those stones. Those jerks. Oosh. 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 And then the big one. Yeah. Overall, let the hunts begin, dude. And then imagine if a video game comes out. Because if they're coming out with all these movies and stuff, maybe they'll release a video game. That'd be a lot of fun.
Listen to what fans want for a change. Yeah.
Yeah. That ain't gonna happen.
Granted, though, that would be fun. But who knows? Maybe.
Right over here. Why is he? I want to use the rocks. Oh, whatever.
Everyone was begging for a movie that showed predators hunting in different areas, and now we finally get it.
Finally.
Now we just need a video game where you can play as a predator, alien, or human, and then you can just run around in different time periods fighting each other.
Oh no, he's not after me. Uh-oh.
If you could make a video game, Zoro, based on the Predator IP, what would it be like? What kind of game would it be?
I wanted to do that.
You don't know about video games, but the TV and show you have playing? Yeah?
I knew that was gonna hit me.
Well, then tell me a TV show. Like they came to you and they were like, "Hey, we want you to make a TV show. What is it?"
Always the horn. Gonna be the difficult thing to get.
Oh wait, there's the tail. Oh no! Don't withdraw yet.
There we go. TV series about the Clone Marines and how they train and expand on many episodes of them hunting different aliens besides the Xenomorphs. Oh, you know what? That would actually be a really good show, because the way you could show it is that they're super competent and like very good at their jobs when it comes to hunting like all these other types of aliens. And then the season finale, like literally the last episode, they gotta hunt like a nest of xenomorphs, and then you just see them all fall apart, and the xenomorphs just tear into them. And then season 2 starts with them trying to survive from these xenomorphs, and then that would be really cool, actually. That sounds like an amazing series.
Come on over.
No, we're just gonna go right back into. Give me another meal. Tasty, tasty. Because people were so confused on why they were so confident against the Xenomorphs.
Yes.
I think I know the whole reason why they were like portrayed that way, but I think what the biggest problem I had is because when I first saw them, I was like, oh, these guys are really cool. Why are they all just falling apart the second a Xenomorph kills one of them? And the only reason I think of that is because, as far as I can think, I was like, oh, maybe they're just rookies. Or something. Or they're the classic, like, because weren't they based off, like, just like a squad of people from, like, Vietnam? It's basically what they were. Just soldiers. At least that's what I remember them being based off of. The mistake they made was using infrared scopes. Yeah. Aliens don't show up on infrared. Damn, this is a problem.
Of course.
I
Come
will
back
fix
anytime.
this, Capcom. This is a problem. Ooh. Those look good. Guess we'll go do some of these. You'd also touch on the weapons equipment. Well, yeah, that's what it would be like for, like, what, the first 3 or 4 episodes would be dedicated to this, following this dude going through boot camp. And they'd be like, this is your gun! There are many guns like it, but this one is yours. And then, he would, like, teach him how the gun works, what the gun is, and then slowly go through other equipment and things like that. And you could have this Marine guy, like, he literally is, like, fresh off the boat. Like, he has no idea any of this. And yeah, it would be really good. They train on Mars. I didn't know that. Subterranean beasts. They have rabbits that they hunt? That's a little weird. Oh, God damn it, Rathalos. What are these creatures? I've never heard of them. Breed like rabbits due to their air being 22% nitrogen, and it acts like a refrigerator. Jeez. Are you what I think you are? No, you're not. Not even close. But what are they? Do they have a name or something? Or are these creatures just like a generic creature? They don't have names. That's a bit of a shame. So they have these creatures. They get them to breed a whole lot, and they use them for like what, tests and stuff like that? Is that basically it? Oh, they gotta go through live fire while being attacked. Okay. It's a little weird that I never heard of that. That seems like something that they would want to bring up, like during a Colonial Marine game or something like that. It's even weirder they don't have a name. But I guess it makes sense. It's just supposed to be like a thing that's like, whatever they are. General said, hurts like hell, don't it, rookie? Welcome to the goddamn Colonial Marines. Hell yeah. Ooh, raw. It reminds me of the, what is it? That satire film where they're killing bugs. Why can't I remember it? Space Troopers. Right? Is it Space Troopers? Or something like that. I think it was Space Troopers. Starship Troopers. Gosh dang it, Space Troopers. Yeah, yeah. That is exactly it. But then again, they both are very similar. Alright, we're gonna do you next. remember seeing Starship Troopers as a kid, and I was like, I'm probably too young to be watching this. But it was fun. I always found it so funny how they constantly underestimated the bugs, and the bugs just swarmed them and killed them. And it's just like, are you serious? Why do you guys keep underestimating these bugs? I want added detail about the alien universe dealing with political issues between different colonies. Now I'm betting some of them are like, we want to be independent, while other ones are like, no, you're not. Some of the mercenaries and space pirates. Oh, that would be cool. Sounds like it would be multiple seasons. Damn. Damn. For a movie, it'd just be an all-out war. Like, it'd just be like Alien Colonial Marines, but war. God, you know the kind of movie I would want to see that would be all-out war? I want to see a Warhammer movie. I think that would be really cool. Either from a Marine's point of view or from a Space Marine point of view. Oh man. Stop it, Doshagama. Oh, that's what you mean. So there's just like a ton of Marines versus a ton of aliens. That could be good. Then again, seems like it would be like that one comic where the aliens are just dying in droves, but they're killing all the Marines. I imagine the way it would end is the Marines would just be like, ah, screw it, nuke it. Sure, he'll be angry with us, but we killed them all. Alright, back to the gathering hub. Like, they just be sending Marine after Marine, they're just getting slaughtered by aliens, and the Marines are just like, alright, just nuke it from orbit. We've had enough. That could be really funny. While at the same time, a clan of predators receive a distress signal from one of their fallen brothers that tried to stop the hive, and all decided to go there as well. An entire clan? How much can that be? Like 100 predators? Or is it possibly even more?
Yeah.
We'll do this one. Because how many predators would that be? If there's like hundreds, if not thousands of marines, and then there's, what, 10 aliens for every marine. How many predators would they need to like match up? So that's fair. Excuse me. Then Wayland secretly sends in mercenaries and combat employees to secure Lyra base. Could work. And then Wayland just causes a bunch of problems for everybody. Then finally, an engineer awakens from stasis on a nearby moon medicine station, so he decides to exterminate it himself. That does sound like all-out war. Sounds like it'd be insane. So many things would be going on. Very chaotic. Doesn't sound like it would be very new friendly. Humanists are going to be dealing with more adaptive and clever. Ooh, like Tyranids. Do they just know how to fight the dudes in some way? The Marines? Because how would they be more adaptive? They're gonna have a Queen Mother on their side. Okay. Well, that would make them more clever, but what about the adaptive part? And a king? Wasn't that from a very bad video game where they introduced the king? Nice. I thought it was from that Colonial Alien game or something like that. Colonial Marine game where the aliens, when they released it, the aliens were really dumb. They just couldn't find where you were, and they just couldn't attack you for some reason. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I hope that's enough Fanes, because that's a ton of Fanes. Kings are more armored and built for combat than a queen. Yeah? I saw that. It. They have two razor sharp tails on their backs. Is that a tail then? Or is it just razor whips on their back? Doesn't sound like tails if they're on their back.
How can I serve?
Do Shogaba!
Watch this.
Good.
All right.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Good.
All right.
Design the art I did on the king is cool.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Good.
Yeah,
All right.
I've seen it.
A safe.
Watch this.
I could have sworn it's in a video game.
All right.
I remember seeing it in a video game. Cool, now I just need this sacred stuff. 2, 4, 6. Let's go get some sacred feathers! Oh, so that wasn't a king. It must have been a brood or something, I don't know. It looked a lot like it, but it probably wasn't. Small monsters, high rank investigations. No. Any. No. Optional quests. The heck? That's weird.
See you again.
Guess I'll have to
Hunter.
just go get him myself. What was the one that I'm thinking of then? exist in only the largest of xenomorph hives. They have extensive regeneration and can take on both infantry and tanks with ease. Ooh, you sound like a dreadnought. Big buff dudes. Alright. Vespids. Don't care about those. Where's my sacreds? You see how big they are? I'm going to assume that they're a little bit bigger than the queen, but not bigger than the Omega queens, which I forget how big those ones are, but they're like, I think as big as some skyscrapers or something. I'm assuming they're bigger than queens, but they're not as big as like the huge matriarchs or something like that, like the, I forget what they're called. But the ones that are like above queens. 20 feet? Oh, then they're basically as big as a queen. They're normally 14. I think 6 feet is a fair judgment to be like, yeah, they're pretty close to each other. That's pretty cool. Big alien. Alright, 3 more. Any more sacreds? Sacred, sacred, sacred. Since a queen mother has telepathic powers, she can mess with the minds of both humans and predators. Predator sides. Ooh. Gonna play mind games with them.
So this is where the land spine, or rather, the wormways, all begin.
Right here? I don't know about that. And this is a hive world, so there's more than just one hive to worry about. Wait, don't the hives fight each other? When they reach like certain population sizes?
Look, you can see vague outlines of the dormant guardians in their cocoons.
Because I'm pretty sure if they get to a certain size, they begin fighting each other for like resources and stuff. Is sacred from this way? Why does the Empress or Queen Mother exist? Multiple queens can coexist. They didn't run up here, did they? Damn it. Yeah, it would be. It would be really chaotic. But it would be a lot of fun to watch. Back down here. Give me my sacred. Would the engineer even stand a chance with all that going on? It sounds like... I know that the engineer is crazy powerful, but... sounds like a lot. Like, he'd be able to handle the Marines, probably a couple Predators. But that many aliens? And a Queen and a King? I wonder if he would have to, like, team up with the humans. Not by himself, but with 2 or 3 more, though, yeah. Maybe. I don't know, sheer numbers still feels like it could destroy them. I guess you'd have to really show, like, just how strong an engineer is. Yes. Got all my Guardian stuff. They do have built-in energy shields and energy weapons. Alright. That might work. Back to the hub.
Come on over. How can I serve?
Watch this.
Give me my new pair of pants.
All right.
Should I?
That I will
Watch
probably
this.
not wear.
Good.
No, thank
Alright.
you.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Good.
All right.
Okay. Now it's just Guardian Rathalos and
Watch
Ebony
this.
Odegaard.
All right.
Can I proceed?
Watch this.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Very good.
Actually, you know what? I should go and try and get more armor spheres real quick. So how would the engineers start off? Because they wake up from stasis, they see what's going on, and let's say that there's like 3 of them. Would each one go after like a different hive, or would they try to get like a biological weapon to wipe them all out, or what? How would they go about trying to wipe out the aliens?
I've got.
Pretty much all? No.
Let's get started.
Need any of They could release the Neuromorphs too. Couldn't that backfire on them if the aliens mind control them? Because that sounds like Neuromorph is a little too close to Xenomorph. The white variants. Couldn't they be mind controlled by the aliens? Worth it? That sucks. From Alien Covenant? Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. But since they're based on alien biology, couldn't they just be taken control of? Like mind controlled? That seems like something the aliens would do. Let's switch weapons. And we'll do it over to Garon. Musketeer.
Right.
Not really, since I don't have a queen to follow, but wouldn't the alien just be like, I'm your queen, follow me? That's what I'm saying, is like, wouldn't they just do that? Or do you mean that they... Well... Because we humans also don't have a queen to follow. So it seems like that would be a bad move. Especially since I think they're a little too close to normal xenomorphs.
Now commencing quest by order of the guild.
I don't know. Part of me thinks that would be a bad idea. Go to Garon. What are you doing? Well, yeah, they'd see them as genetic defects, but they would still use them. It'd be like the same way they would use us humans through mind control. That has a really big delay. I didn't realize that. I'm not saying they would like keep them, but they would like use them. Actually, I occurred when the plot red variant did most. The regular ones just decided to wipe them out and after the bag. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure they would. But did the queen not try to mind control them? Oof. Happened with man-made ones called biomorphs. So in either case, was either one mind controlled? Or were they just never mind controlled? Because maybe the xenomorphs, I guess, just can't never mind control. Maybe they just can't mind control them then. Oh wait, then how come they can mind control humans? It's a little weird. Humans don't exactly have the strongest minds. But these alien-like creatures do. It's a little weird. You know what's funny? When it comes to that, humans don't exactly have the strongest minds. I always feel like that is just a movie trope. Because if it's... There's no way to actually tell how strong someone's mind is. And I'm betting some humans, if we somehow were able to tell, would have extremely powerful minds. But I always feel like that's just a movie trope. It's just all humans have weak minds. So I've never really liked that. I always find it so strange to just be like, why can humans be so easily mind controlled? Oh, it's because they have weak minds. It's like, oh, that's it? Yep, that's it. Got a lot of points. Sweet. Gimme, gimme. You can see it due to how easily a lot of people can be manipulated and driven by stuff like greed in a heartbeat. That's emotions. And that technically would make your mind more complicated. Because you would have to try and figure out what exactly is going to motivate their greed and how to manipulate them.
Yes.
Like, you would have to figure that all out somehow. And humanity has a ton of different conflicting emotions and different kinds of ways to motivate them or convince them of greed and things like that. There's plenty of times where people have tried to manipulate other people and they went, nope, that's not gonna happen. And then there's plenty of times where people were manipulated and very easily it did happen, like whatever it was that the goal was. Now it just feels like whenever it comes to these kind of conversations of like mind control and how easily the human spirit can be defeated, they always focus on the negative without taking into account the positive of everything that humanity has done and how good some humans can be. Like, for every single corrupt politician, there's probably at least one good politician. Kind of like that. Don't really train our minds. I fully disbelieve that. If we didn't train our minds, we'd all still be talking like babies. You train your mind every day without even realizing it. Through conversations and interactions with other people, your mind develops and learns new things. And that can be a form of training. Plus, what the heck are we supposed to be training our minds against? Not like the method of loci. Loci? What's loci? Ow! What? That wasn't an attack? Is that a predator way of mind training? Meditate use ability to help you remember and keep all your detailed information in your mind, like a memory. And you think humans can't learn this, or that they don't? Hey, what are you doing? Because I bet you a human could learn that. not a lot of people know it. True. But there's probably a lot of people who do it without realizing it. Like, have you ever heard of people talking about the inner monologue and how a ton of people are like, yeah, I have an inner monologue, and other people are like, I don't have one. There's just so many humans in the world that I bet you quite a bit of them are probably have that without realizing it. The ability to remember and retain stuff very easily. Ow. Yeah. Oosh. Plus, there's probably is like people who are probably better at it, but I don't imagine that no one could learn it. Because that doesn't sound very different than what I do with video games. If there's a video game I really like, I visualize and remember just about every little detail of it, depending on the video game. Some video games I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Other video games I'm like, I'm gonna remember everything. Well, I'm just saying humans have no experience with dealing with mental attacks or influences from another being. True. You are correct about that. But until we see, and I mean in like real life or something like that, we figure out a way to have or interact through mental attacks and stuff like that, we technically have no idea. Telepathy is a whole different story. True.
Well, what can I do? Yep. What are we making today? Subar.
I wonder what
Ready
else
to
I
get
need
to
for
work.
Ebony to get around,
Perfection.
if anything.
Look good.
Plus, who knows? If something like that ever happens, like we meet an alien race that has some form of psychic abilities, who knows how easily we might be able to like adapt to it. Maybe we'll just adapt to it like really easily. Which would be, that would really suck for the aliens. They'd just be like, what the heck? Been fighting him for a couple years and they've already adapted. Smart Ebony. Okay.
Fit you to a T.
Back to fighting Ebony. Still, that could be an interesting fight.
all those factions fighting over each other. It really reminds me of like a 40k battle. Just pure chaos. No one knows what's going on.
A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
Ooh. Got a shiver. Go, 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 go. There we go. So Rex has high resistance to mental wall. Because of the nanites. Hypnosis, mind control, collars, and possession won't work on him. Oh, and why is that? Hello, Cirrus. You have returned, Skeletor. God damn it. Stop moving, Oda Geron. The Omega Knight. Man, I'm here. How's it going, Cyrus? Cyrus? Yeah, Cyrus. I think we went through this. Ow. There we go. Got it. The LA Knights Omega Maniforms will prevent it from happening. When the Alpha tried possessing Rex the first time, the Omega was forcing him out. Dang. Pretty useful. How's it going, Cyrus? If you're still there. The second time the Omega blew up Alpha's head. Rude. Had enough of him. I was like, I'm out. Huh. Ran up here just to run away. Excuse me, I would like it for you to stop, please. Thank you. Moving away.
You sneak a tracking device on Rex, his nanites automatically dismantle it. Ooh. Kind of crazy that he just has these passive nanites that do just about everything he wants for him. Stabbity stab. Hi-ya! Did he just run away again? Oh no, Zebra's distracted. You're gonna go down, Odegaron. Owie. And they can automatically get rid of any disease and poison in his body and make any automatic repairs to heal him. Jeez. And to think he has enemies. Like when Rex actually died, the Omega Man actually started his heart. Jeez. And this is a cartoon show. Let's just have him actually die. And then we'll see what happens. Don't know why I did that.
Yes. Somebody wants to make a trade. The people from Azuz told me to tell you they said hello.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yes.
Gosh dang it, I still need Odegaron parts.
Hello.
But I don't need those shock parts. Guess we can fight Mitsuzune. That does sound pretty awesome though, having just a passive ability of these nanites. Just working with you real well.
Answer quest now. Are you prepared?
Oh, whoops. I need to eat if I'm going to fight this boss.
I heard from the others.
Fruity food. Get me into the fight. Ooh, I got it when it was lush. Heck yeah. Got any characters you would make in the Rex universe? That would make have like nanites and stuff? No, nothing. Or did the stream crash again? Hi-ya! Yo, Mega Nanites will send blueprints to Electroline create any new machineries from his body, please. Alright, soapbox. A pair of giant metallic nunchucks called funchucks. Well, he calls them funchucks. They're called nunchucks. Scares me, Fox. I'd like to fight. When he spins them at high speed, they generate kinetic energy and slam them together to send out a wave of damn. And they can deflect missiles. Nice. Oh. Using a nunchuck to deflect some missiles casually. Perry said his energy-based builds run on thermal absorption. Oh. They put a lot of effort into making it so that it makes sense, his powers.
which is much appreciated. That hit me? Okay. Do it again right after. Come on. We use additional source of power. Each of the different builds, like heart, heat as radiation, to generate different types of energy. So he can kind of just do it all. Ow. Break that arm. He is uniquely overpowered for a cartoon character, just like Ben 10. Like his flat costume, which is a giant tiny whip with a backup generator. It turns the electricity on the whip to shock people. Ooh. Trying not to restrain Humongousaur. I don't know who Humongousaur is. So I don't know if that's impressive. He's one of, oh, right. Now I remember who that is. I don't know why I didn't think of Ben 10's alien form. Can he get even the bigger one? What's the... just the giant alien? Not the one that can make himself bigger, the one that is big. It's basically a colossal. You gotta switch to Diamond Head to cut off the whip. Oh.
I set a trap.
Easy squeezy. Then he got into a sword fight with Rex. Ooh.
few seasons later, Diamond Head gets sent flying to the Brooklyn Bridge. Nice.
I heard from the others.
Let's go capture another one. He started coughing and told Rex lucky punch. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Nice that they have good.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Ugh, excuse me. Banter back and forth. Round at the speed of sound. And then turned into a lobster and countered Rex. Nice. Lodestar is an alien with magnetic powers. A perfect counter. Till Rex countered him back. Back and forth. Ow. Turned his hand into a cannon and shot pieces of the pavement at him. I can't magnetize that. Well, I guess technically you could if your magnet's strong enough. He said magnets, huh? Well, there's no metal in pavement. Sometimes. Depends on the pavement. Yeah. Also, the way his regular machines work is they're powered by gravity. Sounds like they're powered by just about everything.
Well, that's pretty cool. Can you imagine if one day humans are able to crack the code and just make all our stuff powered by gravity? It'd be crazy. First, the gravitons and electrons reduces atoms of cerium to a waste product. Huh. As a waste product. So what you're saying is that it's pretty cool. Whew. There we go. No. And of course, the Alpha creating his own matrix. Yeah. You can't trick me, Mitskazune. Ow. Okay, guess not. Which is crazy impressive because an Omnitrix uses Omni energy to generate a rare's DNA with the alien DNA samples to create transformations. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I remember seeing all that from Ben 10 and the Alpha and Omega are equal, so it makes sense they produce all types of energy. True. Another one captured. Take all this, and we're out of here. You need a power source stronger than sub energy. Why would you need a power source stronger than sub energy? Just for the Omnitrix?
Yes.
Or something else? Because yes, you would need something stronger for the Omnitrix. Max said sub energy has 20 times more power than the sun itself and could wipe out a whole continent. Yeah? And again, and the alpha was pretty much producing that much energy. Well, that, and if he made, or it made the Omnitrix, it could just have made it more efficient. It'd be really weird for it not to try and improve the Omnitrix. Look at all the bubbles. Bubbles. Then, of course, the Meta Knights. What are the Meta Knights? The special Meta Knights that basically make your alien X powerful. Right. Huh. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Any second. There we go. Current created Providence to try and clean up the whole mess Caesar made and try to start the whole thing over again to reconcile with the gods. Oh yeah, you told me about that. Didn't Caesar blow them up though? He tried, but they scattered. Oh, dang it. So close. Why is it not happening? There we go. That was really weird. He was ready to be captured, for some reason just wouldn't. The nanites inside people are only incomplete, unprogrammed nanites. Oh. When they become programmed, do they give or turn you into, you told me about them, I forgot their names. Special things. Which is also insane because Elo's like Breach was opening portals to dimensions and universes. Yeah, it starts to get a little ridiculous when you take it all into account. Like, the more you think about it, the more it's like, oh, these guys are pretty crazy. Like, I could easily see them existing in a Marvel world. Fighting alongside Iron Man, the Hulk, and stuff like that.
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Whoops, I need to get my hunting stuff. By the way, when she sent Van Helsing back in time, he amplified the machine malfunctioned and became a space-time anomaly. Oh, dang. So now even space doesn't like him. Sorry, I meant her. Oh, so she became a space-time anomaly. How we even time Van Helsing emerged from his hibernation chamber, her amp pack was drawn to his gauntlet. Dang. She can't escape him. Vex didn't use his powers to shut it down. They would have destroyed each other if they merged. Please go away. So they both would have destroyed each other? I wonder who would have won. 'Cause I'm betting one of them would have emerged out of it just fine. By the way, Rex is Technopath, so he can attack any machine he touches. I think you told me about that. Thanks to the Omega Knights. This was way before he got the Omega. Oh. I thought he always had the Omega. When he was playing in his friend's lab, he got into an accident and used the first fully playing nanites to save his life and gain the ability to talk to machines as a side effect. Nice. Cool little bonus.
Ugh. Which is what drove the consortium to make scientists to create the Meta Knights, because they could do so much more. I wonder if he'll come over here. I don't know about that. It needs to work. So they basically saw that Rex could talk to machines, and they were like, ooh, maybe there's something to these nanites.
Glad you're in one piece.
Oh my god, it tempered.
I gathered some materials too. Check your field pouch.
I thought tempered ones were only supposed to... whatever. But when Reach got turned back to normal by Rex, she said she was everywhere and every win, but nothing at the same time. Dang. She saw everything. She peered too deep into the abyss. All right. Basically became an omnipresent space-time anomaly. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna have to call it there. I gotta get off. I know it's a bit shorter than normal, but I just got other things I gotta do today. I didn't expect it. But, yeah. Yeah, have a good one, Zoro. Peace, everybody. Thank you for watching.